Hello, fellow gardeners. Welcome to another exciting journey into the world of gardening. Today, let's talk about companion planting, a technique as old as time itself. This method has been used by gardeners for centuries, dating back to ancient civilizations, who understood the benefits of growing certain plants together. It's about harnessing the power of nature to create a thriving and abundant garden. By carefully selecting plant combinations, we can encourage growth, deter pests, and even improve the flavor of our crops. Companion planting is simply the art of growing different plants together for their mutual benefit. This practice can lead to healthier plants and higher yields, making it a win-win for any gardener. Think of it as creating little plant communities where each member contributes to the well-being of the whole. Each plant has a role to play, whether it's repelling pests, attracting pollinators, or providing shade and support. It's like being a good neighbor, but in the plant world. Just as we thrive in supportive communities, plants do too. Just like humans, plants have their likes and dislikes. Some plants grow better when they are near certain companions, while others may struggle if paired with the wrong neighbors. Some plants, when planted together, can deter pests, attract beneficial insects, improve soil fertility, and even enhance each other's flavors. For example, marigolds can repel nematodes, while beans can fix nitrogen in the soil, benefiting nearby plants. So why not invite some friendly faces into your garden and see the magic unfold? By experimenting with companion planting, you can create a more resilient and productive garden. Happy gardening! One of the biggest headaches for gardeners is dealing with pesky insects that love to munch on our precious crops. These tiny invaders can cause significant damage, turning our hard work into a feast for themselves. But fear not, for companion planting offers a natural and effective solution. This age-old gardening technique involves growing certain plants together to enhance growth and repel pests. Certain plants release scents that confuse or repel harmful insects. These aromatic plants act as natural deterrents, making your garden less appealing to pests. For example, the strong aroma of marigolds is known to deter aphids, whiteflies, and even some burrowing pests. Their scent masks the smell of the crops, making it harder for pests to locate their favorite meals. Planting marigolds alongside your vegetables acts like a natural barrier, protecting them from these unwelcome visitors. This simple yet effective method can save your garden from potential devastation. It's like having a 24/7 security guard for your garden, but without the hefty fees. Not only do these companion plants protect your crops, but they also add beauty and diversity to your garden. Other companion plants like basil, garlic, and nasturtiums also play a crucial role in pest control. They attract beneficial insects like bees and ladybugs, which help keep the pest population in check. By incorporating companion planting into your gardening routine, you create a balanced ecosystem that promotes healthy plant growth and reduces the need for chemical pesticides. So, embrace nature's pest control and enjoy a thriving, bountiful garden. We all dream of bountiful harvests, and companion planting can help us achieve just that. Some plant pairings improve soil conditions, making nutrients more available for their companions. Take legumes, for instance. These nitrogen-fixing powerhouses convert atmospheric nitrogen into a form that plants can readily use. Growing legumes alongside other vegetables enriches the soil, leading to healthier plants and increased yields. It's like giving your garden a vitamin boost naturally. Now, let's dive into some classic companion planting combinations. One of my personal favorites is the dynamic duo of tomatoes and basil. Tomatoes, with their juicy fruits, are a staple in many gardens. Basil, with its aromatic leaves, is a culinary delight. But did you know they also make fantastic companions in the garden? Basil repels tomato hornworms, whiteflies, and aphids, protecting your tomato plants from these common pests. In return, tomatoes provide shade for the basil, keeping its roots cool and moist. Section 5. Onions and carrots. Friends through and through. Another classic pairing in the garden is onions and carrots. These two vegetables are not just great companions on your plate, but also in the soil. These two root vegetables are like best friends in the garden, offering each other numerous benefits. They grow harmoniously, each contributing to the other's well-being. Onions release a strong odor that deters carrot root flies, protecting the carrots from these pesky insects. Meanwhile, carrots play their part by deterring onion flies, ensuring that the onions remain healthy and free from pests. It's a win-win situation for both plants. This mutual protection helps both vegetables thrive without the need for chemical pesticides. Moreover, growing these vegetables together maximizes space utilization in the garden. By planting them side by side, you can make the most of your garden bed. Carrots, with their deep roots, reach down into the soil to access nutrients and water that are out of reach for many other plants. On the other hand, onions, with their shallow roots, absorb nutrients and moisture from the upper layers of the soil. This complementary root system means that onions and carrots make the most of the available space without competing for resources. They coexist beautifully, each taking what they need from different soil layers. So if you're planning your next garden, consider planting onions and carrots together. Their friendship in the garden will lead to a bountiful and healthy harvest. Section 6. Science backs up what nature knows. While companion planting may seem like an old wives' tale, there's a growing body of scientific research that supports its effectiveness. Studies have shown that certain plant combinations can significantly reduce pest populations, improve plant growth, and increase yields. For instance, researchers have found that intercropping cabbage with dill or rosemary can reduce the number of cabbage white butterflies. These findings confirm what gardeners have known for centuries: nature knows best. Section 7. My companion planting adventures. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of experimenting with various companion planting combinations in my own garden. One particularly successful pairing was planting nasturtiums alongside my cucumbers. Nasturtiums are known to attract aphids, drawing them away from my precious cucumbers. It was like creating a decoy, and it worked wonders. The vibrant nasturtium flowers also added a splash of color to my vegetable patch, making it a joy to behold. Section 8. Companion planting. A gift that keeps on giving. Companion planting is more than just a gardening technique. It's a way of gardening in harmony with nature. It's about understanding the intricate relationships between plants and creating a thriving ecosystem in your own backyard. By embracing companion planting, we can reduce our reliance on chemical interventions, promote biodiversity, and enjoy healthier and more abundant harvests. It's a gift that keeps on giving year after year. Section 9. Happy planting. So there you have it, a glimpse into the wonderful world of companion planting. I encourage you to experiment with different plant combinations and discover what works best in your garden. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning and discovery. Embrace the process, have fun, and enjoy the fruits and vegetables of your labor. Happy planting.